Everyone, today I'm making caldo de pollo. The secret to making good caldo de pollo is using a gelatin-rich broth, and you want to cut all the pieces into similar bite-sized chunks so it's easier to eat. And if you refrigerate your broth ahead of time, it brings the fat to the top, which helps it solidify so you can remove it. And the zucchini should be cut like this, and then you have to make sure you add everything at different time increments so things don't turn into mush while other things cook. The potatoes take the longest to cook, so you should do the potatoes first. For the chicken, you should cut it into pieces. I like starting with whole chickens and adding them at different times. There's two different ways you can cook your chicken. You can add the dark meat, directly into the broth, which will add more flavor to it and make sure it cooks through. You want to make sure it hits at least 165, 175. It'll take about 30 to 35 minutes depending on how hot you have it going. It's better to do it slow and gentle. And then as for the breast, you can leave the skin on, and the rest of it you can save for the next time you make caldo de pollo. And leaving the skin on your chicken breast, you can sear it directly to get it nice and crispy, but that's more if you're doing a whole chicken breast for people. Like if you're doing one chicken breast per person. When searing skin on chicken breast, you want to make sure you pat it dry thoroughly with a paper towel. It also helps to salt it and refrigerate it uncovered to help the skin dry, which means it'll crisp better, and also the salting ahead of time helps it season the meat all the way through. You should spend most of the cook time skin side down. If you use the fleshy side down for too long, it tends to overcook. And if you have cooking weights, this is a good time to use them. You could also use a can wrapped in aluminum foil. Alternatively, you can cut the chicken into pieces and sear it that way. This helps you get more browning, which is especially useful if you're doing more than 2 servings, as every bowl will get some brown chicken. If you want to get additional color on there, you can hit it with a torch or put it under the broiler. You'll want to cook your heartier vegetables first, like potatoes, like 5 to 10 minutes, and then adding things like carrots. These are cut small so they cook a little bit quicker. And then things like zucchini at the very end, anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how big you cut them. And then once everything is soft and tender, you can go ahead and serve it in the bowl, adding your chicken pieces as needed. I made the stock using the carcass of a rotisserie Costco chicken, so it had that nice dark color. Check out my full written recipe at searseats.com.